Tampa Bay, the heart of Florida's Gulf Coast. Stroll through Ybor City, the historic Latin Quarter, where you might come across the city's famous protected chickens. A waterfront city where you'll find entertainment and adventure along the Riverwalk. Cool hotels, neighborhoods, and bars. Family-run restaurants showcasing its multicultural roots through food, culture, and decor. Tampa Bay, world-class fun, blue skies, and sunshine. Here, the hospitality is as warm as the weather. Come along and join me in Tampa Bay, where everything old is new again. I'm Denella Ri'Chard. I've spent the last 20 plus years of my life traveling the world. I've lived as an expat in Europe and worked for world-renowned travel companies. Now, since everything we know about travel has changed, I invite you to come along with me and rediscover the world. Welcome. This week, we're in Tampa Bay, Florida's most diverse travel destination and home to the Super Bowl 55 champions. Yes! In this episode, we'll discover this city's fascinating multicultural history. We'll also discover its vibrant culinary scene, and you'll be amazed at how they've transformed the old into the new. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm here at the Florida Aquarium in Tampa Bay, where they're celebrating their 25th year anniversary. Now, there are over 9,000 animals of marine life right here at the aquarium. I'm talking everything from sharks, stingrays, and I hear they have some pretty cool penguins. Let's go check it out. Before entering the aquarium, all guests are required to wear a face mask and sanitize their hands. Masks must be worn at all times while in the aquarium. In addition to saltwater dwellers, the aquarium also has bird enclosures and freshwater ponds with turtles. The Heart of the Sea habitat is the centerpiece of the conservation-focused Waves of Wonder Gallery. This 100,000-gallon tank is meant to help showcase the marine life and the aquarium's conservation work, which focuses on coral reefs, sea turtles, and sharks. The tank contains fascinating sea life like reef fish, barracuda, and stingrays. There are touch pools where visitors can get up close with the resident stingrays. There are southern stingrays, blue-spotted ribbon-tail rays. This friendly guy is a cow nose ray, named for the shape of his nose. Next, I visit the moon jellies at Moon Bay. It's one of only 4 touch pools for jellyfish in the United States. This type of cold water moon jellyfish doesn't sting, so visitors are perfectly safe. Signs highlight some of the aquarium's conservation work with sea turtles and coral reef. Their mascot, the Friendly Tango, teaches visitors about the importance of looking after our marine life. I've had an absolutely fantastic time here at the Florida Aquarium, and it was my first time touching a jellyfish as well as a stingray. So the next time you're in Tampa Bay, stop by and check it out. Watch Traveling with Denella Ri'Chard on Sunday mornings.
It's been said, that the sun, sea, and fresh air are the best medicine of all. We couldn't agree more. And at Sandals, we have an abundance of it. Whether you want to stroll hand in hand along a flawless stretch of white sand beach, find a cozy space that was made for romance, or even enjoy a dinner for two at one of our 5-star global gourmet restaurants, Sandals has created endless open spaces where love can blossom. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Tampa is built around its large, sweeping, picturesque bay. Take the Pirate Water Taxi. Hop on, hop off to nearby attractions, restaurants, and parks. I meet up with my local Tampa Bay friend, Brett, to ride bikes along the beautiful Riverwalk. Let's check out Armature Works at the Heights. Over a century ago, this building stored streetcars and trolleys, but this 73,000 square foot commercial space is a mixed-use facility, breathing new life into the historic Tampa Heights neighborhood. Inside, this premier community destination offers multiple event spaces, an open floor plan with multicultural food, and stores selling locally made crafts. Next, I visit the Tampa Bay Visitor Center in downtown Tampa, where you can shop for great souvenirs. I have a chance to connect with President and CEO of Visit Tampa Bay, Santiago Carrata, to find out more about this amazing, diverse Super Bowl winning destination. Welcome to the show, Santiago Carrata, President and CEO of Visit Tampa Bay.
Thank you so much for having us on. Really appreciate it.
Yes, well, thank you. And you know, I'm so excited and amazed of the great job you guys recently did with the Super Bowl. So one, congratulations on the Super Bowl win,
yes,
right?
Yes, right.
And number two, congratulations on showing the world on how to host large events again. Now, how did you guys pull that off?
Well, we've got a great experienced team here, and we've hosted Super Bowls in the past under unusual circumstances. Going back a couple of Super Bowls, this was our 5th. Going back a couple of Super Bowls was during the Gulf War. Then we had one during an economic collapse. And then this one, I think, is probably the most special Super Bowl. They're all special, but this one, I think, is a little more special because not only did we pull off a big event of that caliber during a pandemic, but we had our hometown Buccaneers play in the first hometown Super Bowl and then win the Super Bowl. So not only historic in the significance of the hometown team winning the Super Bowl, but also putting it on safely during a pandemic. And you know, it takes a lot of individuals to make a Super Bowl successful. And you have to have your local government involved, from your airport to your port to your hotels to the stadium to the entire industry saying, we want to make this a safe event. And so I can tell you that every NFL sanctioned event had safety protocols in place to ensure that all the participants felt extremely safe. And we've not seen the surges in the pandemic that some had predicted. You know, will the Super Bowl be a super spreader? Hasn't happened. And all we've heard is that this destination shined beautifully on that international stage. And obviously the images of our destination just breathtaking with all of those outdoor activities when other parts of the country were under snow or other severe weather situations. We were having a Super Bowl with people wearing, you know, their shorts and their flip-flops outdoors, obviously with no attire, with masks, but really enjoying themselves. And again, just a very successful Super Bowl for us. In fact, more successful than the one we had in 2009 as far as economics.
So for our domestic as well as international audience, tell me what's new on the horizon here in Tampa Bay.
Well, we've, during the pandemic, we've released a video series called On the Horizon, which you can access on our YouTube channel. And we've had so many new hotel properties open up during the pandemic. Fantastic new restaurants. In fact, we just had another attraction open up here, which is a Cigar City factory museum. So you can actually go to one of our oldest cigar factories. Once upon a time, we were the cigar capital of the world outside of Cuba. So we have this new cigar factory museum where you can actually visit this museum, see cigars being hand rolled, and then learn about the history of Tampa in the cigar making world. So even an attraction opened up during the pandemic. So we've had incredible Michelin star rated chefs open restaurants here in Tampa, as well as new hotels, new attractions. So the pandemic has really not slowed us down. This is a very resilient community. It rolls up its sleeves when the times get tough, because we know those times go away and then we come out stronger. So again, lots on the horizon. You can actually see all of those on our YouTube site. Visit Tampa Bay's YouTube site, and it's called the On the Horizon series. And I think it will entice a lot of visitors, a lot of your viewers to come and visit with us.
Congratulations again. There's so many exciting things happening in this city, and of course to take home the Super Bowl championship. And again, the job you guys did in hosting that event and showing the world how to get back to life as normal and have big events and enjoy them again. I say personally, thank you for that.
No, thank you. Thank you for telling our story. Thank you so much.
Yes, well, thank you for coming on the show today. And with that, can I get a fist bump?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what about a foot tap with those nice boots?
Okay,
there we go.
Heel to heel.
Heel to heel. There you go. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The islands of the Bahamas. Fly away.
Are you ready for a vacation? For your chance to win a stay at Sandals Resorts, go to travelingwithdenella.com. Tampa was once the cigar-making capital of the world, that is, outside of Cuba. Let's visit the J.C. Newman Cigar Factory, famous for their premium hand-rolled cigars. This family-run company has been making cigars since 1895, so it's part of the fabric of Tampa's history. President of the company, Eric Newman, shares more about their fascinating story.
The history of our company dates back to 1895. My grandfather was born in Hungary in 1875, came to America in 1888 with his 2 sisters and 4 brothers in search of the American dream. Couldn't speak English, settled in Cleveland because there's a big Hungarian district in Cleveland, and he had to get a job. His brothers became tailors. That's what immigrants did. They made clothes. He didn't want to make clothes. So his mother paid a cigar maker $3 a month to teach his son how to roll cigars. My grandfather, at the age of 15, 1890, became a really good cigar apprentice and went in business for himself in 1895. When he started, there were 42,000 licensed cigar manufacturers. You have to have a license to make cigars then and today to pay excise taxes. Today, of those 42,000 licensed cigar manufacturers from 1895, we're the only one left. They're still owned, operated by the founding family. We were in Cleveland until 1953. Then my grandfather decided he wanted to move to Tampa, begin the premium cigar business. Tampa then was known as the fine cigar capital of the world. There's more Cuban cigars made in Tampa out of Cuban tobacco than there was in Cuba. We've been here, and Tampa one time had 150 cigar factories. This was the cigar city. Today we're the only one left. This past year was our 125th year in business, and as our gift to the city, we wanted to give a present. We wanted to showcase our factory and put cigars back in the cigar city, and invite the public, invite tourists, invite anyone. Come down here and see our factory in Tampa. Our goal is to make this the premier cigar destination in the world. I'm staying on the floors that was here 110 years ago. This factory, when factories were built, most factories had nicknames. This factory was known as El Reloj, which is the clock factory. When this factory was built in 1910, people didn't have clocks or watches. They get up by the hourly sound of the clock, eat, go to school, and go to bed. In fact, if you talk to any old timer, older than I am, you told them you're going to go visit El Reloj, they know exactly where you're going. You'll see our clock is operating 110 years later. It's a showcase of our museum. But given the ability to show people how cigars are made, both by hand and antique cigar machines, is really cool. Cigars are in Tampa like wine is to Napa Valley, like automobiles are to Detroit, like Mickey Mouse is to Orlando. It's what makes Tampa special, and our goal is to make this the premier cigar destination in the world. And anybody interested can go to jcnewman.com and find out more information about our factory tours and about walking back in time and seeing cigars made the same way they were made in the 1890s.
The next time you're in Tampa Bay, stop by the J.C. Newman Cigar Company for a fresh, premium hand-rolled cigar and also a great tour.
It's been said that the sun, sea, and fresh air are the best medicine of all. We couldn't agree more. And at Sandals, we have an abundance of it. Whether you want to stroll hand in hand along a flawless stretch of white sand beach, find a cozy space that was made for romance, or even enjoy a dinner for two at one of our 5-star global gourmet restaurants, Sandals has created endless open spaces where love can blossom. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Now it's time to dig deeper into Tampa Bay's multicultural heritage by visiting the Columbia Restaurant. This award-winning restaurant has been owned by the Gansmart family for over a century, making it Florida's oldest restaurant. Situated in the historic Ybor City, it was officially founded in 1905 or 1903, depending on who you ask, by Cuban immigrant Casimiro Hernandez Sr. and has been run by his family ever since. They added various dining rooms and brought art and tiles over from Spain to give it its unique character. It blends Cuban and Spanish culture in its decor and menu. And they have a fantastic wine collection. Up next, Andrea Gansmart, 5th generation of the family-run Columbia Restaurant, shares more about the restaurant's history and cuisine.
The Columbia Restaurant was founded in 1905 by my great-great-grandfather, Casimiro Hernandez Sr. He immigrated from Cuba at the early 1900s, began his career here in Ybor City actually working for the Florida Brewery, down the street from the Columbia here in Ybor City. And the Florida Brewery would often help people open like saloons so they could sell their beer. And so my great-great-grandfather was fortunate enough that actually in 1903, that was a little bit of a secret. When we were celebrating our 100th anniversary, there was his story, he said, "I've got good news and bad news for you." And my father goes, "Well, give me the good news first." And he said, "The good news is you are 100 years old. The bad news is you missed your anniversary because you were founded in 1903. So 1903, December 17th, the day the Wright brothers took flight, was the day that we opened our doors, serving Cuban coffee, Florida brewery beer, and all the tastes of home from Cuba and Spain. So the cigar rollers that were working in all the cigar factories around here could come and eat a taste of home. And through the years, we grew dining room by dining room. We are now 15 dining rooms. We have 1,700 seats. We encompass a whole city block. And we're proud to be celebrating our 116th anniversary here in Ybor City. I truly believe the Columbia restaurant signifies something so important about Tampa and Ybor City. In the 1900s, so many of these different people came to Ybor, the Germans, the Italians, the Spanish, the Cubans, and it truly became a melting pot. You get this European feel when you walk the streets of Ybor City. On our menu, we boast Spanish food, we boast Cuban food. Probably one of our most popular dishes would be the paella a la valenciana, which is the national dish of Spain. We have other comfort foods such as roast pork, which the Cubans love. We have our Cuban sandwich, which is actually named the #1 sandwich in the state of Florida by Food and Wine. Very exciting. We have our 1905 salad, which was named one of 10 restaurants to make a meal out of a salad in the United States by USA Today. But over the years, since we've been in business for so long, a lot of our food has become Columbia restaurant food. A lot of our items were invented by the many great chefs that we've had along the way. So where you'll see the classic Spanish and Cuban food, you'll also get to see something a little bit different. There's something for everybody here. We would love anyone to come visit us. Our doors are open 365 days a year, lunch and dinner. We're here to serve you, and we look forward to meeting all of you.
Now, Andrea, I live in Miami, and I'm told we have the best Cuban sandwich.
Denella, I'm gonna say those are fighting words. Because Tampa is definitely the original home to the Cuban sandwich.
All right, well, I'm ready to find out.
Yes, there's meaning behind our sandwich, and that's why I can say it was founded in Ybor City, because each layer of the sandwich represents someone who came to Ybor at the turn of the century. So you got your Cuban bread that obviously represents the Cubans, the pork, which represents the Cubans as well, the ham that represents the Spaniards, the salami that represents the Italians, and then the mustard and the pickles, which represent the Germans. And the Swiss cheese, I say, is representation of how Ybor City is a melting pot that brought all of those cultures together.
Wow. Well, I'm originally from Louisiana, and that sounds like a gumbo.
Sounds good to me.
Merging of all the
Yes,
cultures, right?
exactly.
Exactly. Wow. Well, I'm ready to dig in. So, should I be proper, or can I just grab this
Grab
with
it.
my
There is
hands?
no proper
Yes?
way. The idea behind a
Wow.
Cuban sandwich is just to enjoy it.
Wow. And is there a certain side to eat? This side?
You're supposed to
This
start
side?
with the pointed side.
All right. See?
Makes it
etiquette.
easy.
There's etiquette to this. You see? All right. Here we go.
What do you think?
Delicious.
How does it compare to your Miami Cuban?
No comparison. This is
That's what I
delicious.
thought.
And the bread.
We top it
Miami's
with
bread
butter.
is different.
Yes, our bread here in Ybor City is amazing, and they say it's the water. So you can't recreate this bread anywhere else. We've gotten the recipe, and we have not been able to recreate it at other locations. So, and then we also brush it with butter before we put it in the press so it gets extra crispy.
This is beautiful. All right. I'm going to be eating here for a minute. Now off to Casa Santo Stefano, located in the former 1925 Ybor City Macaroni Factory. The Italian restaurant pays homage to the Sicilian immigrants who came to Tampa during the late 1800s and early 1900s. The menu features Sunday supper-like dishes like Nana cooked, with a little Tampa flair, making it not just Sicilian, but Tampa Sicilian. Vintage sepia photos around the restaurant show the intimate family story of the place and remind visitors of the joys of sitting down with the family for a tasty home-cooked meal. Casa Santo Stefano has one of the best wine selections in Florida, with excellent vintages from Cuba, Spain, and around the world. Sicilian wines are the specialty, with grape varieties that thrive in the island's hot weather and volcanic soil. The Sicilian flavor is shown in its delicious dishes. The ambiance is relaxed and inviting in the rooftop bar, Santos Drinkeria, with outdoor space and memorabilia taking you back to yesteryear. Some of the quirky, character-filled memorabilia include a tractor-turned host table, 1960s Italian Vespa, barbershop chair, original teal, and old family photos. They also shake and make a mean cocktail. It's the perfect place to sit back and relax after a long day of sightseeing around Tampa.
I've had so much fun here that I'm not ready to go. So tune in next week for part 2, Tampa Bay, the heart of Florida's Gulf Coast.
The more I travel the world, the more I appreciate how our similarities far exceed our differences. We are all so much the same in the way we laugh, we cry, and the way we love. For each person I can inspire to travel, to experience a different culture and yet appreciate our kinship, we are one step closer to eradicating the ugliness of racism and discrimination, so we can elevate the beauty in discovering our shared humanity.
The islands of the Bahamas. Fly away.
Are you ready for a vacation? For your chance to win a stay at Sandals Resorts, go to travelingwithdenella.com.